Hey Flufflebuns, welcome back. This is Shiro Usagi, and this is part 17 of Katawa Shoujo. Let's load. The sound of my alarm brings me out of a dream involving pirates and some other stuff I can't really remember. I'm a little bleary-eyed, and it feels like it takes me longer than usual to get dressed and down to the track. A glance at my watch reveals that I was right, and I am in fact running a little late. Thing is, there's no Emmy. Where'd she go? That's odd. She should be here. She definitely should be here. I mean, I was late. I guess I wasn't the only one who had trouble getting up this morning. The thought crosses my mind that it never quite stopped raining yesterday. Did she go running anyway? Probably. I should have offered to run with her. Then I could have talked her out of the idea, or at least known that she was okay. I mean, what if she got struck by lightning or something? I think I know about that. I think it would, go around the school that she got struck by lightning and shit. But, moving on. I'd never forgive myself. Ugh. Come on, hon. Okay, that's probably a little stupid. You think? Emmy is a resourceful girl. I doubt she'd even stay out in a thunderstorm. I trust her judgment on that matter, at least. Even so, I can't help wanting to know where she is. Well, nothing for it. I'd better stretch and run and hope that she shows up with a grin and an excuse. Hello? Oh, on my cooldown lap, I am forced to admit that Emmy is not showing up. Furthermore, I have no idea where she is. Anxiety gnaws at me, while at the same time I wonder just why I'm so worried over her. Because you're in love. The run helped to take my mind off it for a little while, but now that I'm finished, I'm back to worrying. It was weird not having her here. Downright unnerving. It suddenly dawns on me that I've been wanting to hang out with her as much as I've been wanting to stay healthy. Probably more to be with her now that I think of it. It's one of those things that are completely obvious, yet somehow I never realized it. She really is someone I enjoy being with. As revelations go, it's hardly world-shaking. All the same, I find myself feeling slightly shocked. When did this happen? Well, no time to think about this, though I want to ponder this new development. I have a greater desire to find out what's happened to Emmy. I'll ask the nurse when I stop in to see him. Let's go ask. Hi, Mr. Nurse. Well, you seem to be in good shape, Hisao. That's good to hear. I replace my shirt and stand to leave as usual. Except instead of leaving, I ask a question. Hey, where's Emmy? She didn't show up this morning. Is she okay? While I try valiantly to conceal the anxiety in my voice, the nurse's expression suggests that I've failed miserably. You mean she didn't tell you? She's sick in bed. What? Sick? The nurse shrugs. Yeah, she came to my office early this morning with a fever. To be honest, I'm surprised she made it here. Oh, crap, she's really sick. She was burning up when she arrived. I believe she'd planned to let you know, but she asked me to tell you. Oh, shoot. The nurse gives me a sheepish smile. Sheepish smile? Sheepish smile that seems at least partially sincere. I told her I'd stop by the track to let you know in case she forgot to. Sorry about that. Bullshit. You're not sorry about a goddamn thing. But we don't need to tell Emmy I forgot, right? Winky winky. I return the nurse's smile with a devious one of my own. Oh, of course not. This is fine blackmail material. I'll save it for whenever I need a favor from you. The nurse laughs. Well, I guess I deserve that. But you know, I've got tons of blackmail on you that you're not even aware of. So don't push your luck, okay? My expression earns another laugh from the nurse. I'm just kidding, Hisao. But seriously, don't tell Emmy I forgot, okay? Your secret is safe with me. Oh, good. Now, go on, get out of here. Wait, I got one more question. Shoot. Is she gonna be okay? She has a cold. Of course she's gonna be okay. She has a fucking cold. Oh, yeah, definitely. Her fever was high, but is already starting to go down by the time she came by my office. I'll probably check up on her again at lunch to be sure, but I expect she'll be up and about by the evening no matter what I tell her. Maybe I should visit her after class. It takes me a second to realize I've spoken out loud. Wham wham, busted. The nurse raises an eyebrow and gives me a searching glance for a moment. Well, it might not be a bad idea. You could let me know if she's taking a turn for the worse, I guess. But no funny business, you got it? I know what meds you're on after all. Is that a threat? You threatening me, mister? I think that's a threat against my life, but I'm not sure. Either way, I assure the nurse that my intentions are chaste and exit the office. I'm not going to put my penis in her when I go visit. Interesting that the nurse sees me as some sort of potential suitor to Emmy. Ooh. Even more interesting is how pleased that makes me feel. Ooh. I need a shower. Of course, yes, you do, hon. You fucking do, you dirty boy. The lunch bell rings and I find myself disinclined to make my way up to the roof. After all, I'm betting Rin knows where Emmy is, and if that's the case, then I doubt she'd bother going up there. More to the point, I doubt we have any sort of scintillating conversation if she did. Chances are she'd prefer to be alone up there anyway, so I don't accidentally ruin her train of thought or something. Unfortunately, I don't really feel like heading to the cafeteria either. Guess I'll go to the library instead. I need a new book to read anyway, having finished my other one yesterday. Before bed, maybe I can find more by the same author. What author? I'm interested. I love libraries, you nerd. They smell like dust and paper and ink. All these stories and facts and opinions crowded together in one place makes the air come alive with potential. Nerd. That's okay, I like books too. I'm not sure how to navigate Yamaku's library yet, having mostly stuck to books I brought with me. So I searched for the librarian to ask for help. This bush is not around. Can't believe it. Yuko, looking rather distracted, suddenly emerges from one of the aisles. Excuse me. Oh, can I help you? Actually, I was looking for a book. So am I. Advanced Cryptography. We just got it in and now it's gone missing. I really wanted to read that one. Cryptography? I wonder who Oh, I think I know who has it. Yeah, that is... This guy I knew. No, not sure how to describe it. Skip to the end. He got me interested in cryptography, only now the book's gone and I think it's been stolen. Sounds pretty terrible. Who is this guy? Is it... Don't tell me it's fucking Kenji, because I will fucking laugh. Yeah, especially because now I've searched the whole library for it, even though it's probably not even here. You seem busy. A little. She dashes off down another aisle and I resign myself to finding my own damn book. Plenty of choices. Oh, come on, how did I get lost? These aren't even printed books, they're all in Braille. I guess this makes sense in a school like this, but honestly, it's a little annoying. I'm sorry, is someone there? A lilting voice drifts out from behind one of the cubicles set up for research. As I approach, I see that Lily has been reading a book while I've been stomping about the aisles. Oh no, I should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make so much noise. My, is that you, Hisao? Haven't seen you in a while, because you left me for Emmy. I've not heard from you in quite some time. You're the one I wanted to end up with in this. I thought I was going to end up with her because I was being really nice to her and everything. I was beginning to think you'd forgotten all about me. Never. You're so pretty. Sorry. Lily laughs in that refined manner of hers and shakes her head. I'm only teasing you, Hisao. From what I hear, you've been busy. Morning runs with Emmy Ibarazaki and a lunch on the rooftop, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Guess word gets around pretty quickly. That, and I can't coax poor Hanako on the roof anymore. You three are always up there, claiming the spot for yourselves. Oh, I want to tell them to move so Hanako can go out. I like Hanako too. I like both of these girls better than Emmy. I'm a bad person, I know. She chides me gently, though it's pretty clear she's just teasing me again. Still, I feel an odd need to apologize. Sorry, we can eat lunch somewhere else if it's a real problem. Oh no, I wouldn't worry about it. Hanako and I have other things to do at lunch too. such as read in the library, as you can see. Oh, Hanako's here too, I didn't see her. Lily smiles a bit enigmatically. Oh, she's around somewhere. But I'm surprised, Hisao, you're in here instead of up there. What brings you to the library? Well, Emmy's ill, so there's no lunch on the rooftop to keep me occupied. Lily raises an eyebrow at my statement before giving another chuckle. My poor Rin must feel left out. It's not like that. Ah, but I'm sure it isn't. Emmy tends to be the life of whatever group she's in. It's a shame to hear she's fallen ill. Will she be okay? Somehow I get the feeling that Lily's just inquiring out of politeness, but I respond anyway. The nurse thinks so. I'm going to swing by and see how she's doing after school myself. Another raised eyebrow. My, what a noble gentleman you are, Hisao. It's nothing really, just checking up on my friend is all. Ah, so it's just friends, is it? How disappointing. I blush, glad that Lily can't see it. But somehow she knows I'd be flustered by her comment anyway and laughs. I'm sorry, Hisao. I'm teasing you again. Please, do tell Emmy that I hope she feels better, won't you? A glance at my watch reveals that I'm very nearly out of time to find my book. Of course. Hey, I've got to go find a book before lunch is over, so I'd better get moving. See you later. Oh God, that was tasteful. That was probably not the best phrase to use. Lily, however, takes my gaffe in stride. Until we meet again, Hisao. I liked Lily. She's all polite and ladylike. I never do find the book I was looking for, but I walk out with something else instead. My stomach growls slightly, letting me know that I should have had something for lunch. Oh well. I'll grab something before I visit Emmy later. It seems that as if time has decided to slow down for the express purpose of annoying the hell out of me. Class feels like it drags on for ages, because you're in love and one is your girlfriend. I suspect that my being consumed with worry probably has something to do with it. Blessedly, the bell rings and I dash out of class, drawing a few raised eyebrows, I'm sure. I've spent the majority of the day fretting as unobtrusively as I could. Oops. Even though the nurse thinks that Emmy is perfectly okay, I want to see for myself. You just want to see her. Get real, man. It doesn't take long to get to the girls' dormitory and make my way to Emmy's room. Standing outside her door, I suddenly pause. What if she's resting? I'd hate to wake her up, especially if she's still feeling ill. Then again, if she sleeps all day, then it could throw off her sleeping schedule. But rest is important if you're ill, isn't it? I can't decide what to do, so I settle for standing outside the door looking like an idiot. Yeah, that's the best way. That's the best answer. Then I hear Emmy's voice from behind the door. Thanks for your concern, but I really am okay. Is she talking to me? I'll see you at practice tomorrow. Guess not. Still, clearly she's not asleep, so I can knock without worry. So why this clenched feeling in my gut? I wasn't nervous about dropping by the other day, so why today? Granted, I still haven't really had the time to figure out this newfound interest in her well-being. I don't have a lot of experience in the matter, of course, but certainly this seems to go beyond feelings of mere friendship. No shit, Sherlock. But could I take that step? Could I even bring myself to risk what I have right now? Because we don't want to ruin the friendship, right? That's like the main concern for a lot of things like this. You like your friend, more than a friend, but you don't want to fuck up the friendship, because if it's fucked up with the romantics, you might not have a friendship to go back to, and that's pretty scary. I mean, it's enough to be friends with her, isn't it? Either way, shouldn't I just open the door and see how she's doing? That's why I came here, right? What if she's not dressed yet? Oh, like you'd complain. The image of that flashes through my mind, causes my heart to skip a beat, literally. I should probably not ever think those thoughts again. Not if I want to avoid a heart attack, you drama king. I suddenly realize I'm still standing in the hallway, looking like an idiot. Emmy still seems to be in the middle of a conversation, but I knock anyway. Hopefully she won't mind the interruption. You worry too much. Come in, the door is unlocked. So it is. I open the door and step in, which is about where my thought process comes to a grinding halt. Oh, she's so tired looking. She's sitting up in bed, her hair tousled from the day spent asleep. I think this is the first time I've seen her without those familiar beads in her hair. Her hair's not in pigtails no mores. Her gym shirt and bloomers, obviously hastily pulled on before I came in, are creased and folded from less than proper storage. Her legs lay bare on the sheets. Yep, she's got just knees and stuff. I've never seen Emmy without prosthetics before. Yet, here she is, slender legs terminating in stumps just below her knees. But as odd as the sight is, I find myself more captivated by everything north of the waist. It seems that Emmy had finished her conversation with whoever was on the phone with her and is now watching my reaction closely. Out of her one open eye as she wipes sleep from the other. Her expression, far from being embarrassed, is one of a surprisingly wide yawn. One perhaps appropriate from such a small mouth. A grin that for a brief moment seems almost flirtatious, tugs at the corner of her mouth as she takes the sight of me in. Oh, I can do nothing but remain in a state fluctuating between fear, confusion, and not a little bit of lust. Bullshit! More like a lot of bit of lust. I'm pretty fucking sure, because this is like her room. You two are in her room alone. Don't be a fucking idiot. Just come clean. She hastily sweeps her hair out of her eyes, fixing it back into place before addressing me. You seem a bit caught off guard, Hisao. A wave of laughter erupts from her, and I find myself grinning and rubbing the back of my head ruefully. Sorry, I've just been staring at your boobs. Just kidding. Never seen someone so disheveled look so attractive. Never seen you without your legs on. Never seen you look so... sorry. Emmy giggles again and moves up to sit a little straighter. I'm caught up in the movements of her shirt. Nearly losing myself. I was wondering what your real reaction would be, or your reaction would be. The nurse called and told me you were going to drop by, you see? And I know you haven't seen me, well, you know, without legs. I respond in a tone of casual surprise. Oh, you don't have them on? I didn't notice. This is almost the truth. I very nearly didn't. I'm not trying to be suave or anything, mind you. Somehow I think Emmy would get offended by that. Instead, she just sticks out her tongue at me and chucks a pillow at my head. Ass. I deftly catch the pillow and take careful aim before throwing. She laughs and rolls to one side, dodging my shot. The shifting of her shirt distracted me enough so that the next thrown pillow hits me right between the eyes. Stop looking at her shirt and focus on the pillow fight, hun. God. Ugh. I retaliate, of course. And once I've retaliated twice, well, a war was bound to break out sooner or later. And really, when Emmy appears to have far better aim than me, well, it was just a matter of time before I'd have to resort to a suicidal charge. Gotcha! Beep! What'd you do? You don't hit her! And once the charge was accomplished, well, of course I'd have to wrestle the pillows away from her. And with that kind of struggle, of course we'd wind up in this sort of position. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you're on top of her all like, ooh. And so I find myself staring down at her from my position atop her. Sexy. She's grinning, eyes sparkling with amusement, and maybe a little sweaty now from our tussle. Her chest is heaving up and down, sucking in air. And you're looking at her shirt, right? Bullshit. The small bit of my brain that is not currently enraptured by the sight and smell of her observes that she must still be ill because her stamina is not what it should be. We stay that way for a while. I'm not sure how long because everything seems to go fuzzy. Everything that isn't her anyway. Ugh. Give me a break. Her eyes meet mine, and deep inside them I almost catch a glimpse of, what, fear? Longing? Hope? Emmy? A cough suddenly convulses her. I'm almost stumbling in my haste to get off to apologize for everything. Sorry, I shouldn't have. It's fine, it's fine. She gives me a reassuring pat on the shoulder. So, what brings you here? She's still breathing hard, and that causes her voice to shake slightly. Well, before I was so rudely assaulted by pillows, I came to see how you were doing. Ow! This earns me another shove, and I very nearly fall off her bed. Her eyes sparkle again, and I wonder how I never noticed how attractive they are before. Ah, you're getting mushy and stuff. It's cute, but it's also like, ugh, gag. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a very romantic person. But anyway, consumed with worry, were you? Her tone is mocking, haughty, teasing. She throws her arm across her forehead dramatically, grin still apparent from underneath. Couldn't bear the thought of me laying deathly ill. As we both recover from our brief wrestling match, she appears to fall back on teasing me. Well, I wouldn't say consumed with worry, but after you didn't show up this morning like a total wuss. She pouts, crossing her arms petulantly and sticking her lower lip out. It's not my fault. Nurse wouldn't allow it. Sure he wouldn't. I completely believe you. She sticks her tongue out again. You're such a jerk, Hisao. So how was your day then, huh? Did you enjoy slacking off? Not really. The phone woke me up pretty early on. Phone? Yeah, the captain of the team called to make sure I was doing okay. Also to let me know it was okay to skip practice. Good, at least she wasn't alone all day. Someone checked up on her. Although I can't help but think that it should have been me. Well, I'm doing it. I'm here. I'm checking. Oh, that's good. He really keeps an eye out on you, huh? She shrugs. It's his job. Part of being the captain means you know where your team members are when they're not in school. Still, I guess it was nice of him to call, huh? Yep, sure was. Jerk. Hisao is probably thinking that this captain guy is macking on his lady. She yawns and shimmies down into a more comfortable position. So how was your day? Kind of uneventful, you know, aside from me being on top of you on your bed. I went ahead and ran by myself and talked with the nurse about how you were doing. Blah, blah, blah. I meander through the day's events, none of which are particularly engrossing. That's when I get distracted by an arm finding its way across my waist. Oh, no, no. What's happening? It seems that Emmy fell asleep. Oh. While I was talking, so I drew her blanket to cover us. I bored her to sleep. She's rolled over on her side, and now one leg is thrown over my legs, effectively trapping me. How are you trapped by a I'm not even gonna ask. Hey, seems ashamed to wake her, but I have things to do. I gently shake her, but in response she only tightens her arm's grip on me and sighs a little. My resistance to this position crumbles rather quickly. You cuddlin'. The feeling of her body breathing steadily is both calming and incredibly stimulating at the same time. Stimulating? Ooh. God, this is so awkward. My breathing can't decide if it wants to relax or speed up. Relaxation wins and I find myself putting an arm around her. I think I'm in love. Oh man, maybe. You're a teenager. You don't know what being in love means. The words slip out and hang in the air, unnoticed. At least I hope they've gone unnoticed. Emmy whimpers weakly through her dream, and her grip suddenly tightens again. For the first time since I've known her, I see tears running down her face. It feels like my heart is about to break. Oh, she's sad. I instinctively tighten my own grip and stroke her hair in what I hope is a soothing manner. Words of comfort, meaningless in this situation, spring to mind. Maybe I should wake her. Are you supposed to wake people having nightmares? I think it's sleepwalking you're not supposed to wake. I can't for the life of me remember. The decision is taken from me as she suddenly jerks awake with a cry. Dad! This is more than I think I want to hear without her knowing. I quickly sit upright and gently shake her shoulder to stir her. Hey, are you okay? What a silly question. Huh? What? Hisao? She shakes her head as if to clear it and quickly wipes her eyes. You had a nightmare, I think. She shudders again and glances up at me a little cautiously, as if unsure whether or not she's actually up. Yeah, I guess so. You want to talk about it? Huh? A speedy internal debate seems to be going on in her head, which resolves itself with a shrug. Nah, I don't really remember much of it. I'm pretty sure she's lying to me, but somehow I don't think I should press the issue. She shudders again and turns toward me looking a little sheepish. Sorry for falling asleep on you like that. I keep my voice as soothing as I can. Hey, don't worry about it. You've been ill. Yeah, I guess that cold medicine's just made me a little drowsy. I guess so. Emmy does not strike me as the sort of person who'd fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Rin, maybe, but Emmy is far too energetic. Emmy gives a half smile at my response, and then just like that, she's back to her old self. Well, prepare yourself for tomorrow morning, Hisao. We have to go twice as hard to make it for today. I mean, you do. I went today, hon. Slow your roll. But I went running this morning. No excuse. Oh, fine. I'll be ready for you. Emmy nods, satisfied. Good. I take this as my cue to exit. Well, I better get going, especially if I want to get enough sleep for tomorrow. I hop off the bed and head for the door. Hey, Hisao. I pivot neatly on my heel and face her. She opens her mouth to say something, and then in another first, I see her falter slightly. She closes her mouth and opens it again. Thanks. For dropping by, I mean. You're kind of the first visitor I've ever had who wasn't Rin. Now that's surprising. I would figure that Emmy had people dropping by here all the time. She's certainly popular enough, or so I thought. Always talking to people in the hallways. Emmy hesitates again. And thanks for staying around after well, a look of pain flits across her face. Oh, the babies. The babies feeling the scareds and sads. You know. It helped. She brightens back up and waves cheerily at me. See you tomorrow. Yep, see you later. I'm just about to exit the door when something makes me turn around again. Hey, Emmy. Huh? Anytime you need to talk, just let me know, okay? Emmy seems taken aback by this offer. Her grin gets even wider. Sure thing, Hisao. See you in the morning and get the fuck out of my room. I exit her room with my head in a whirl. Should I have even left? Was she really okay? I want to turn around and march back down the hallway, open the door, and tell her. Tell her I love her. Tell her I think she's beautiful. Tell her that I'll be there when she needs me. I want to stay with her, to hold her close as she falls back to sleep. How many nights has she woken up like that? Only to find that nobody is there. I want to be that person she can be with when that happens. It's a silly thought, I know. We don't even know each other that well, do we? The whole idea, while exhilarating, also makes me feel worried. Worried, perhaps, that it overstepped my bounds. And now, to add to my troubles, it seems as if Emmy herself already has an interest in someone else. This track captain of hers who seems so interested in her well-being. True, I've only seen the two of them together a few times, but that doesn't change the fact that they seem better suited to one another. There's really nothing to be done about that. I need to take my mind off this whole situation. I've got homework to do. Maybe that will distract me. And this is going to be the end of this part. That's a really nice place to stop, actually. Just let me get it all saved up. Okay. Time to save. Alright, so this has been part 17 of Katawa Shoujo, and I hope Emmy feels better. You know, I didn't used to like her all that much. I thought she was kind of like ditzy or like, kind of like, stereotypical girly. I don't know, but she had a cute moment right there. I'm just kind of like, oh, this poor baby, she has a bad nightmare. I want to give her a hug. She's so cute. And I want to give her a hug in a non-sexual manner, unlike Hisao. But anyway, in all seriousness, this is getting very interesting, I think. Now he's in love, and this is the climax of the story, I think. No pun intended, because I know there's sex later. I think. I've heard that it warns you when you start the game that there's going to be naughty bits, and You're offered to censor them, and I chose not to, but I'm going to censor them my way. Because their censoring is just silly and weird and takes away from the story, from what I've been told. So I'm going to keep it as close to the story as I can while still being relatively appropriate. But anyway, if you like this video, if you like this video series, hop on over to that like button, give it a little bunny nudge for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.